7. Yeah, like I said, I had fun. I enjoyed going through, and it seemed to evolve. I did the nostalgic things, and then I found songs with it, and I a lot of them we had done a topic pretty similar to this, and I think it was what we called it didn't age well, and I think that's what the Sweet 16. I think it popped up on that list. I don't. I mean, we've done
Oh,
114. I think I've slept since then, and it's hard to remember all of them because I'm old and I'm
mhm.
outdated. I feel outdated. But let's get back to my list right here. My number 5 was, like I said, 5 and 4 were the ones that bounced in my head, and I had to keep them. I kept them. I mean, I didn't have to. I could have been a punk and just never talked about it. But the first one, we're going to start off funny. Checks in the Mail by Weird Al Yankovic. This is off his debut album called Weird Al Yankovic. This is 83. I had this album in 83, and I've always loved Weird Al. So, but the checks in the mail. Hey, babe, you're beautiful. Don't ever change. The checks in the mail, and it's like the whole song is just got a lot of phrases and things that you wouldn't. Kids would be like, "What?" I don't
That's
know.
yeah.
Good song.
I don't know what to comment. I'm just like checks are old.
I'm gonna agree with Nicole or Mars. I'm guessing Nicole Mars.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
I have. It's 10 years easily since I've had a checkbook. I mean, wrote a check.
mhm,
If it's off chance I need one, I'll go get you know, what is it, a certified check from the bank if I need to.
mhm.
So that's what I had to do to buy the car. So that's, whatever.
Yeah,
Number
but
4.
they all have the wrong
I try to
address.
check a Quick Trip every morning just to piss all the lottery people off. I try to get the lottery people behind me. Yep, I'm writing a check. One moment.
Yeah. Pennies, count out pennies, take their time up. Or quarters. You could count out quarters because here's a quarter. Call someone who cares. You say that to a kid these days, they'd be like, "What?" But Travis Tritt back in 1991 wrote a whole song about it. A whole album was good, but All About to Change is the name of the album, and so
Mm,
there was a couple songs on there that Tom Petty'd me. They straight up Tom Petty'd me, broke my heart.
mhm.
But this one's just, like I said, the payphones. When was the last time y'all seen a payphone? I mean, kids wouldn't know how to work one unless they watched an 80s movie or something because every 80s movie had a payphone in it at some time.
And
Mhm.
in any of the denominations, what kid has 10 cents at one point in my life, 25 cents when it was the most of my life,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
when it went to like 35 cents and 50 cents is when that's when payphones died. I might as well have a cell phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to carry I had like my wallet had like an area for your quarter for the payphone.
At one point in my life, I did my occupation I chose involved doing pagers and payphones because you didn't use no regular phones as a
Yeah.
page, and then you knew where all the payphones were, you
Yeah.
know.
Occupation, eh?
Sandwich maker. Number 3 was kind of I could have used a couple of their songs, and I think the song that I went to for this band was the one I used last time or in another topic or something similar. But this one is Do You Remember These by the Statler Brothers,
Mhm,
which off of the 1972 album Interview, not Interview, Interview, which
mhm,
all of that was just like, whoa, this is 72 and the Statler Brothers, I mean, they're like kind of a doo-wop, and they did Flowers on the Wall. That was the one
yeah,
that I immediately went to first for the Captain Kangaroo and all that, and playing
mhm,
solitaire till dawn. I mean, I mean, my daughter knows what solitaire is because we, around Granny all the time.
mhm,
And then I went to Class of '57, which again another Statler Brothers song, and it just kind of talks about everybody, what they're doing. Like I don't know if you've heard it. Class of '57. Anybody?
No.
But yeah, I'll send it to you guys. It's just fun. It talks about everybody in their graduating class and what happened to them. Where they ended up and we had our dreams, but what was it? Life after 18 has its curveballs, something to that extent.
Okay.
Wasn't verbatim. I did not quote that at all. It was kind of,
Statler Brothers does not support his lyrics.
Okay.
they would not. They would not. They'd be like, well, this guy just butchered my line. What are you doing? All right, we're going to take it a little bit more modern now. We've had the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, and so we're going to go to 2006 with New Friend Request by Gym Class Heroes, because huge Gym Class Hero fan. Travi, brilliant. But it's about MySpace. He gets a friend request on MySpace, and he's on MySpace and chatting it up and resorting to keyboards to date.
I noticed neither of you have accepted my MySpace friend request.
Yes, exactly. The very first line is very first line is Tom introduced us, so I was like, oh, I remember Tom. Tom was such a cool cat, way better than this other guy we got running our social lives.
I remember a couple of years ago, I was able to get in through the internet and steal a bunch of pictures off of mine, because that was what was cool about MySpace. Your opinions were not on there, your music and your pictures. The only two things I care about is your kids, what's going on. I don't care about your Starbucks. I want to know what music you're listening to and what the hell your kids are doing,
and you could rank your friends, so your opinions about your friends were widely known.
That's cool. I did like that. I did like that. I knew Stephanie was a hoe,
I'm not
your top 5 now. You, coach. They bumped it up to like where you could do like 15 or something. They gave you more. I liked it because I had original music on there, and I tried to go back and get that off of there, but I couldn't. I got some pictures, but the music wouldn't play and it wouldn't let me download. It's like, dang. But all right, my number one, going way, way, way back, 1936.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Everything about that's old.
Phonograph Blues by Robert Johnson.
Oh.
Because I think there's just some innuendos in there. He gets talking about this phonograph it's like, is he talking about his phonograph or is he talking about his pecker? I don't know. I couldn't tell. I think it's some innuendos. I think it's some lace, but dude, Robert Johnson, just the like I said, weird tunings he had. I don't know when. I kind of wanted to look up and see when the standard tuning became standard, because his tuning was not, standard. He recorded it in 1936, but I don't think it was ever on an album. Years later, after probably Crossroads with Ralph Macchio, they had a resurgence of the Delta blues, where probably somebody realized they could make some money off of this stuff and put them on compilation albums and stuff like that. But he's certainly never seen a dime for any of his music. But this one wasn't his original; it was a cover of somebody. But Phonograph, these kids don't know what a phonograph is.
Yeah.
I don't know what a phonograph is. No, I'm joking.
I know what blues, a phonograph is. And if his peck is anything like his phonograph, then he needs to go see a doctor.